Real lover Kiana got a question that she want to answer to, y'all. Here's what she says. I've been talking on the phone with a guy for a little over a month. We still haven't gone on a date yet because he says he wants to take things slow and for us to build a friendship first. Should I move on or wait a little longer? Oh my goodness. Kiana, I am so glad you sent me this question. I can't wait to get into it. But first, if you are listening or watching and you have a question of your own, feel free to head over to righttoreallove.com/questions. Submit your question. I'll happily answer it in a future vid. But let's get into this. Kiana, you've been with this guy for over a month. He hasn't asked you out on a date yet, and you're trying to figure out whether or not you should move on or wait a little longer. I don't think you need to wait any longer. Kiana, guess what? If a man don't want to meet you in person and take you out on a date, that's a super duper 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 red flag, sweetheart. That's a red flag, man. If he only wants to talk to you on the phone, then it kind of could be a catfish situation unless you FaceTime with him or you met him previously in person. But if only thing y'all been doing is talking on the phone and he ain't took you out on no date yet, that's a red flag. Could be a catfish situation. And I gotta be honest with you, Kiana. Kiana, can I be honest with you, mommy? I'm actually shocked that you have waited over a month for this man to ask you out on a date. Why? Why? At the very least, I hope and pray. I hope and pray, Kiana, that he isn't the only guy that you're dating. Like, I mean, the conversation between y'all must be off the chain for you to just continue to entertain him without this man asking you out on a date. That just seems so odd to me. If I'm into a woman, I'm trying to meet up. I'm trying to date her. I'm trying to take her out, try to get to know her in person. The phone ain't going to be enough when a man is truly interested in you. He's trying to see you in person, mommy. And the fact that he's not trying to do that, over a month, he ain't even tried to make an attempt to do that. That is really, that's weird. That's weird to me. Okay. So here's the thing. If you are interested in dating, let's be real. You want men to take you out on dates, move on, period. Move on and meet a guy who is actually interested in dating you, taking you out, meeting you in person, getting to know you that way. But I know I'm not going to tell you what to do, Kiana. Ultimately, you got to make your own decisions, right? So let's say, for example, you really like your phone pal, you know, your little phone buddy. You like him a lot. Here's the thing. You got to be bold now, sweetheart. You got to be bold if you want to move this forward and get you a date. What you got to do, listen up, you hear me? You have to actually set a date and tell him, yo, show up here. We about to go out. I know that's hella bold. That's usually not something that I would tell a woman to do. But guess what, man? If you really want to stick with this dude and you really also want to go out on a date, you going to have to take the initiative. And as you can see, that's already not a real good look. That's already should be telling you, like, that's not the way this thing should be going. But hey, if you want to keep up with him, here's what you got to do. Set the date. Tell him, show up here. We're going to go out. If he isn't down to do that, once you set the date, baby, sweetheart, mommy, sis, that's everything you need to know with regards to the fact that this guy does not ever have an interest in dating you. And you should definitely leave him where he be at. Stop waiting and go find a man who is actually interested in you, wants to take you out, wants to go on a date with you in person and get to know you. So like, that's what I would say to Kiana, any other ladies who are in situations similar to this. Don't waste your time with men who are not interested in dating you, and definitely do not allow him to prevent you from moving forward, having fun, and potentially meeting a man that has that genuine interest in you. Now, if you have your own 2 cents, something that you want to share with Kiana, you can do that in the comments. Let us know what your think and your thoughts are as well. If you have a question that you want me to answer in a future video, you know, all you got to do is head over to righttoreallove.com/questions, submit it, and I'll be happy to answer it in a future video. But that's all we got for today. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Stay blessed, live, and love life. Thank God. Deuces.